Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity no matter what the context. Going for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Wolverhampton are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries.
Chance! He's scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
West Bromwich go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Played into space out wide. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
João Moutinho needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And back to base. Livermore, and it's Grosicki. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. West Bromwich are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well positioned to make that interception. Ivanovic. West Bromwich scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Well played, he saw that coming. Jimenez looks to get on the end of this. Ruben Neves
Really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Livermore looks to thread it through. Ball's out on the left now. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that 1 goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Hoists it forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Raul. Hegazi. He's made sure that that won't get through, and it's played forward. Ruben Neves. West Bromwich still that goal to the good. Brzezinski set up 1 goal so far. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Let's roll. Ivanovic cuts it out. Jimenez tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Ivanovic. Boli tries to locate someone up front. Hegazi, well, that's where he wants it. Jimenez, who last time round, thumped his side into the lead in the first half. Krasitsky. It's broken loose. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Play for a throw. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. João Moutinho goes looking, forward it goes.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Ruben Neves plays it out to the wing. João Moutinho puts it into the middle. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much. Massive leap! Crystal Palace are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Hoists it forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. West Bromwich really have been poor at home lately. 5 games here without a win. Going for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Phillips.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing.
Oh, shooting chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Away from immediate danger. Ayew has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. West Bromwich will certainly be confident after that win in the local derby. Tompkins plays it forward quickly. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Grosicki. Ayew really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty of rumours about him when the transfer window opens.
I suspect there is. You can understand the speculation, but as to exactly where he might end up, that's the tricky part. The great thing about this is because of the form he's in, he can pick whatever club he wants.
And it's hoisted clear. A really good feat. And that's sprayed out wide. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. MacArthur drives it towards the front. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. And that has put a stop to that. Attempts to play it through. Grosicki. Cahill attempts a clearance. Tompkins plays it towards the front. And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through. That's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Danger averted for now. West Bromwich have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Phillips, he's gone for it! Ayew. Batshuayi looks to get on the end of this. Defending of the desperate variety. Up to meet it! Get that clear. And he's there to clear it. Grosicki goes looking. Phillips with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. MacArthur was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zaha provides an outlet. Cahill positions himself well and cuts it out. Forward it goes. Crystal Palace coming here after what was a well-earned draw against illustrious opponents. Kelly plays it forward. Out to the right. Beautifully done. Referee's given a throw. Now can he... It's Zaha! And it's Phillips. Tompkins cuts it out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hoists it forward. Townsend.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Robson Kanu.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Townsend! It's got through, and another chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Benteke sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's hoisted clear. And that's it. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Looks to set one up. Tries to get it forward quickly. Walker-Peters has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Southampton are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Southampton are very much in free-scoring form of late. Goals in each of their last 5 games. Gets it upfield. Livermore. Diangana. A buccaneering run from the defender. Could move up a gear here. Long. Southampton are the league's top scorer. Long! And he's there to make a great save.
Long simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Oh, the clearance is short. Ivanovic hoists it forward. Forward it goes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. To review the first half.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. And it's Ward, shapes to shoot. No, he's missed it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Ward-Prowse. Oh, and Long! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, how good is he? He's got himself a peach of a goal. Southampton break the deadlock.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Looks to clip it forward. Couple of changes then in quick succession. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Phillips. Plays it out wide.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
crunching tackle.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
West Bromwich desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. A real chance to break. And it's Phillips. And that is that. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right to score, but at least I suppose they can reflect.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Seri plays it forward. Kieran Gibbs. And it's Gibbs. Livermore. Over it comes. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kearney, back into the middle. Hegazi, forward it goes. Livermore, Ream positions himself well and cuts it out. Hegazi, and there's a long ball. Good clearance and very necessary. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're already into the second period. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Kearney, good challenge, he just stood firm. Phillips, nicely controlled. Goes for goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gibbs, Robson Kanu. Plays it out to the wing. He's gone for it! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Kenny. And here's Mitrovic. Cleared away. Fulham are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Fulham are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Seri. And here's Mitrovic. Kenny. With a delicate ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Chipped through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Le Marchand gets into a dangerous position. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Before we go... Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while, and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
Testing times lie ahead, Peter. The problem is that it's hard to draw on any positive at them.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Chance! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Phillips. Roberts. Defenders on the back foot. That's been drilled forward. Breaks on here. Going for goal! Goal! West Bromwich get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Phillips. And it's Rodrigo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
West Bromwich come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution.
Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off. Phillips gets it back. Rodrigo. Keeper's ball. West Bromwich contested that thriller-minute draw last time. And it's played forward. Gets good distance on it. And Bamford! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
And it's got through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes direct to the front line. And it's Austin. That's great strength on the ball. He's had a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Has a pop! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Rodrigo. And here's Rodrigo. Shapes to shoot!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And that is that. West Bromwich win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
Well, a very, very warm welcome to you on what is, of course, a truly special day in this part of the world. It is Derby Day, a rivalry so deeply entrenched into the history of sport in this land. It divides opinions, it divides families, it divides just about anything that can be divided. The game itself lasts just 90 minutes, but its repercussions can be felt for months and years ahead. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed, towering header! He will be livid with himself.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Brzezinski tries to get it forward quickly. Goes direct to the front line. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration.
He's had a go! Dashing forward at pace. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's gone for it! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Brzezinski looks to get on the end of this. Taylor. There will be a throw-in. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Forward it goes. And there's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Battles to win it back. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Ivanovic goes looking. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Grealish delivers. There are a few waiting for it. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Well, that's where he wants it. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Ivanovic. Here it comes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Incoming cross.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Grealish. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
I think it's time for...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is A healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at chance! And it's played forward, and it's Rashford.
Well, it's very much the start we expected. There is a sizable gulf in quality between the two sides.
Rashford. And he's gone for goal! Looking to hit the front line.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think.
Up he gets! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
That's gone a long way up and away. Smalling lobs it in gently. Oh, that's nice. Now surely! Van der Beek. It's Greenwood! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save.
Has a hit! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter,
Greenwood! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And Rashford has a shot! And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Bruno Fernandes had a hand in that goal, which gave his side the lead in their last match. Bruno Fernandes. It's Greenwood! They've done it! Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Rashford. West Bromwich lost a tight game last time and are now looking to respond positively. Smalling. That's been drilled forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van der Beek plays it forward. And it's Phillips. And it's been taken straight back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely bit of skill there. Oh, shooting chance! We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Rashford gets rid without sophistication. Gets into some space. Needs a quality cross. Livermore. West Bromwich goes for goal! So that's it. It is all over. Now that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.